Hello everyone, welcome back to the C programming tutorials. These tutorials are brought to you by ZDUP Technologies. In this video, we are going to learn about a very important concept in C programming language, and this concept is known as the concept of pointers. So let us start with this video. First of all, we need to create a new project. The reason why we are creating new project every time we are introducing a new concept is because we want to just keep all the concept related files in a single project. Like all the pointer related files will be kept in this particular project. So you can just select the language and give it a title as pointer, so that you can identify that whatever you have learned about pointers is enclosed in this project. Then you can just create this project, and once you have opened your main file, we can just get rid of this printf statement. So the first question that comes to your mind is, what is a pointer? So pointer is a variable. Pointer is nothing but it is a variable, but it is a special type of variable. What is so special in this variable? If we just talk about a normal variable, such as we declare a variable, say int a. So a is a normal variable whose data type is integer. Now we can store any integer value in it, say 10. We can store 10. So integer a is a normal variable, but pointer is different from a normal variable. A pointer variable points to the address of a variable. Okay. So basically, whenever we declare a variable holds a value, and this value is of the data type with which it is declared. Like for here, a is storing a value called 10, and 10 is a value of integer data type because a is of type integer. But what does the pointer does? It stores the address of a variable. So when a is declared over here, this variable a is stored at a particular address, and if we want to store the address of a, then we can use a pointer variable. So the variable or the pointer variable can point to any type, like an array, a function, or any of the normal data types like integer, character, float, etc. So let us see that how can we actually create a pointer. So this is a variable. We will be creating a pointer to this particular variable only. Alright. So to create a pointer, what do we need to do is we need to specify a data type. Now this data type specifies that what is the data type of the address whose variable it is going to store. Means over here, if we just declare a pointer, say p. So how can we declare p? We need to just write asterisk and write p. So this is how you can declare a pointer. The reason why we have written int over here is because we know that in this pointer p, we are going to store the address of variable a. Alright. And this variable a is of integer data type. That is why we have declared a pointer type as integer. So the type of the pointer must be same as that of the variable whose address it is going to store. Since our pointer p is going to store the address of variable a, that is why we have taken its data type as integer. Now you can make sure that this pointer is holding the address of your variable a. So for that, what you can do is you can simply write an ampersand sign and write the variable name, that is a in our case, and close this statement. Now what is the usage of this ampersand? This ampersand sign actually refers to the address of a particular variable. Now when we write ampersand a, this means that this whole thing is referring to the address of that particular variable. And where we are going to store this address? We are going to store this address in a pointer called p. So let us see that what all values they are holding through printf statements. So the first printf statement is going to be a very simple one that we have seen up till now. That is going to hold the value of variable a. So we can simply write value. And then since it is an integer, so the placeholder would be mod d. And then after putting a comma, we can simply write a because we know that the value of variable a would be printed. Next, what we want to do is we want to print the address of variable a, but without the pointer, so that we can see that how a pointer or how an address could be taken. So for that, what we can do is we can simply write address, then put a colon, and then we need to write the placeholder. Now, one interesting thing to note over here is that a placeholder for this purpose should be different, because an address in a C programming language is actually of a hexadecimal data type. So hexadecimal is a data type which refers to the numbers or refers to the values with a combination of alphabets and numbers. So basically, to refer to hexadecimal, the placeholder we need to use is X. So after writing mod X, we can just print out the hexadecimal value. Okay, now this is the hexadecimal value that we are trying to print, and what value we are going to print is comma, and the value we will be printing over here is the address of A. So ampersand A is going to be printed. We can just put a semicolon. Then again, in the next printf statement, we are going to use the pointer. Okay, so that is the pointer. Since we know that pointer will be again displaying the address, then again whatever the placeholder we are going to use is that of an hexadecimal value, and now this time we can simply use P. So that is it, just the P, nothing else. We do not need to use asterisk P, we do not need to use ampersand P, nothing, just P. This itself means that it is a pointer variable because we have used asterisk in its declaration over here. Now let's see by running it that what is the output we get. So value we get is 10, that's absolutely correct. On the address part, we get 61FE14. So this is a hexadecimal value. As you can see, it is a combination of numbers and letters for the address. And similarly, when we are writing pointer also, we can get the same value. So that is how you can use the pointers to print the address of any variable. Okay, so that is a simple definition of pointers. That's how a simple pointer can be created to an integer data type. Now what happens if you want to create a pointer to some other data type, for a character data type? So you can simply write char C as a character, and let's store Z or Z in this. And then we can create another pointer. So this pointer will be of character data type. Mod say CD is our pointer. And in this we are going to store nothing but the address of the character C. Now let us just use these printf statements once again. We are just going to first print the value of the character. So that's going to be value. And the placeholder is, you guessed it right, mod C, comma C for the value of C character, which we are expecting to be Z. Then the next thing we want to print is its address. So with a \n, we can simply press or print an address, and this address will be of hexadecimal type. So placeholder would be mod X, then put a comma, and then you can simply use the pointer, which is nothing but CD. Now let us just see what happens with it. We can build it and run it in one go, and you can see that we have got the value as capital Z because that's what we stored, and then we have got this hexadecimal value. So this hexadecimal value is actually the address of the variable C. Now, since the variable we were storing in the pointer CD was of character data type, that's why we declared it is of type character. Okay. Now, similarly, the pointers could be of different type. The pointers could also point to arrays. It could also point to functions, and it could also point to some other data types known as structures. So since we have already read about an array, I'm going to just show you that how can you declare a pointer to an array. Suppose int arr of 5 elements. So I'm declaring an integer type of array known as arr, which will be containing 5 elements like this. And then to declare its pointer, what do you need to do is you need to provide a data type, that's correct, integer. Then you need to declare a pointer, say pt. And then within the parenthesis, you need to specify the size. Now this size is going to be exactly same the size of the array that we just declared. So this is how you declare a pointer to an array. And how can you store an array into your pointer? You can simply put an equal sign, put an ampersand sign, and arr. That's it. That is how a pointer to an array can be created. That's very simple to just create an array, a pointer to an array. And what does this 5 means? This means that all the 5 elements would be stored one by one. Like you say the 0th value would be pointing to the 0th element, first value to the first element, and so on. So this is all about the pointers in C, and this is all for this video.